Hi Stampers! Today we're going to make these stamps out of one of the dies. Let's get started. What you'll need are framelits. I'm using the butterfly framelits from the Bold Butterfly set and the butterfly thinlits. After I'm using Fun Foam. You can get this at any craft store, and I got these and they were 8.5 by 5.5 long sheets, and I cut them down to 2 1/8 by 4 1/4. When you put these through the Big Shot, you want to put them with the adhesive side up, because if you put it on this and the foamy side, there are little holes here in the die itself, and these will poke up and they'll leave a dotty image. So we'll put these onto this piece of foam. We're going to put it on like this and like this, and you can get both of them in there, and we'll run it through the Big Shot, and we'll do 2 of these for each stamp. So I have them cut out, and I'm going to show you. I have the little one here, one of the little ones, and here is the other one. It doesn't take out the insides of the butterfly, so it's very easy. You don't even need any tools. You just bend it and just pull them out, and you just kind of pull them with your fingers. Like that. See, it goes pretty quick. You might need to use a pokey tool or something for the smaller holes on the big butterfly, but this works pretty good. And I don't have nails. There we go. So then you have 2 of them. And the reason you want 2 of them so that you can have a taller image on it. So what I did is I took one of the stamps that I had already cut out, and I stamped it onto the block itself. You can use these on clear mount as a clear mount, but then once you take it off, then it distorts it. So my son was kind enough to make a bunch of these wood blocks for everyone in our class, and then we just mounted them on. And when you mount them, take a clean block. You would stamp it first, or, well, either way. Then you just take off the backer and put it on gently so that you don't stretch it out. And then you'll take the second one and gently put that on so that they match up, and that just gives it a little bit of height so that it doesn't hit the wood right away. And that's how you make a stamp, that easily. Now I use this stamp to make a monarch card, which is kind of cool. And here's the card, and I'll just go through the steps real quickly. Mostly for the butterfly. I use the stamp set watercolor wings, and we'll use this, this, and this. And I also pre-punched out some of the plain dies in white cardstock. I did one for a little one as well. Okay, so we'll start with the big stamp. It looks like this. It's just a pretty solid image. We'll use crushed curry, stamp it, and if you use a black image or something dark on as the base of it, you'll be able to see where you're stamping. So just stamp it right there. Peel it off. And it does give a random, or not random, but sort of a, not a real full image, and that's the stamp itself. The next color I used was Calypso Coral, and this is for the outside of the wings here. This is an old stamp pad, so I can pounce on it. And we'll just stick that right here. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's one of the beauties of this particular technique. The last color I'm using is Cajun Craze, and any dark orange or whatever would work. And we'll just stamp that in the center. And it actually turns a kind of gold. Don't know why, but that's what it did. And the final step to make the monarch itself, so that you don't have to do another layer of black, is take, now this one is one we used in class, so it's well used. We're going to ink it up in Memento ink. Like so. We'll put this over the top. Probably be a good idea to have a little bit of, or a piece of paper to put over it, but I don't have one handy, so this will work fine. And that's how you get the monarch look. And any of the white showing, you just take a marker and just draw around the edge, like so. No problem. And we're good as new. There you go. There's your monarch butterfly. Isn't that pretty? And here again is the card that I used it on. Just a simple technique. You also have some stamps to go with it. So you have your stamp, and have fun stamping all your butterflies or whatever image you'd like to put on there, or put on using your dies. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.